Bashem HaKodash. We say Barakatah Hawa, Barakatah Shai, Barakatah Hawa, Barakatah Shai, Barakatah Hawa, Barakatah Shai, Bashem HaKodash. And we give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which are the apostle elders, a great millstone, which feeds us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit of fire, Yahweh Shem Shai. 2025, which is the hope year of our deliverance and the judgment and the destruction of Esau, man. We're close. I was just watching the apostle go in on the live stream, and it was a beautiful live stream. A lot of edifying information came out concerning the times that we're in, the dispensation of times, and we're close. We're very close to the end. The title's lesson is, your flesh is not in the truth, your spirit is. I say it again, your flesh is not in this truth, your spirit is. All right, where do I get that from is, I was at work last night and the lesson came to me, but I was too tired when I got home. So the spirit had it jump back on my mind this morning or this afternoon. Because Yahushua said it the best. It says the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. All right, because some jakes bring that flesh into this walk, and you lean on that flesh, you lean on that carnal mind. That's why carnal things come in the way when you're in this walk. It's like we got some shit going on up here. I guess they letting some school out or something. But that's what Jake brings in this. You cannot bring any bit of that man in here. That old man has to be killed. That's why he said you must die to be reborn. And what does that mean? That's dying to ego. That's dying to who you think you are, because you putting the Most High in the box. You don't know what the Lord has plans for you. That's why it says he has plans for good to those that he has anointed. Hey, shalom, Shabbat shalom to those on the comment board. Shalom, shalom. But the main point is that your flesh, and that goes to brothers and sisters too, is that you have to not lean. The further you get in this walk, the further you get away from your flesh. You don't think with the flesh first. You think with the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh. That's what you think first. You say, what would the Lord want me to do? You might need to, cast a lot. You might need to pray. You might need to fast on a big decision, because that's leaning towards the spirit. It's not leaning towards the flesh. The flesh don't want you to make it, Jay. I don't know if they went up there and told you, but your flesh don't want you to make it, because if the flesh is a very smart thing, because it comes from Yahbashim Yahushai, and it knows that you ain't fucking with it. That's why the flesh causes people to go off and do certain things of the lust of the flesh. That's why the Lord said the heart is wicked beyond measure. Who can know it? All right, I'm paraphrasing. So you don't even know how wicked this mind can be. All right, this flesh can take you different, and we got examples. Okay, starting with guys that want to be ravished and all types of weirdo shit going on. But the main point is that this flesh is not in the truth. You don't have a friend in this truth. Paul told you. Paul said what? It says that that I will, that I don't do, but that I don't want to do is that I do. What was he speaking about? The flesh. And this was Paul. Yahushua was teaching Paul directly through the Spirit. So what makes you think that if Paul, in the high level that he was on in the walk, was not able to deflect the flesh, what makes you think you can do it? You can't. And it's not a diss or trying to knock you down a notch, but it's a reality check. That's what it is. And I say it to myself. The more you come in this, the more you trust, and you have to have faith. You have to just let the Lord deal. I say it like this. It's like an instrument. I brought this out on the highways and byways, is that the Most High is the ultimate musician. He created music. Music comes from the will and the mind of Yahbashim Yahushai. The spirit of Yahbashim Yahushai invented music, and we're the most musically inclined people on earth.